And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you the National League Wild Card Series. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. Postseason baseball, Singy, it's always great to see and be a part of.
Oh, Boog, you just never know what's in store when it comes to postseason baseball. You do know you're going to see some amazing pitching, guys coming out of the bullpen throwing 100, some incredible defensive plays, some big knocks, and maybe a mistake or two that'll live on forever. All I do know is I'm pumped up for this one.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get started. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Roki Sasaki.
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And down on strikes he goes, and that's the first out.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
The 0-1. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Back up the middle and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
And now it's Gavin Lux. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Runner on the move. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, he's got a cannon of an arm back there behind the dish. A good, accurate throw is just as important in controlling the running game. So maybe rushed his throw a little bit right there. Didn't finish it off. It was high, and I think that's what allowed the base runner to make it safely.
1 out and a runner at second here in Game 2 of the Wild Card Series. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Got him swinging. 2 down.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Miguel Andujar. Now fly ball to right center. Pajes on the move. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit. No score. This is the National League Wild Card. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani. First pitch misses.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, you're good.
I feel like I've heard that one before. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 away.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Here's Mookie now. And first offering is fouled off. Yeah, that's fouled off. Turns and fires the Betts. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And Mookie takes. 1 out, base is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And that's down, a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Here is Freddie Freeman. That one misses. Ball 1. Betts, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Ripped on a line. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Right fielder.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Late swing fouled off. Two on, 1 out. And strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back-to-back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
Michael Conforto will climb in. He caught it behind his back. What a play, inning over. What a play to end the inning. There's no way he saw that into the glove.
No, you're absolutely right. All he knew was the grounder was somewhere behind him. Just threw his glove out there and it stuck. That was pretty cool.
Wild Card Series Game 2. In now for the Reds, Ellie De La Cruz. Right through there for a strike.
One wonderful thing about the postseason, you never know who's going to be the hero. It could be the superstar, but often it's a far more unlikely player.
You know, one unlikely postseason hero I saw up close, Alex Gonzalez of the Marlins in the 2003 World Series. Wasn't really known for his bat, but he hit a walk-off homer in extra innings in Game 4. It tied the series and was a huge momentum swing. The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Good job to fight that one off.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. So man aboard. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. 1-0. First pitch not close. Hayes hitting 7th in today's lineup, and they traded for him earlier this year. Foul ball there. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's 2 away.
Batting 8th, catcher.
Here's Jose Trevino. And a foul ball. 2 outs. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hernandez holds it in on the run. Bottom of the second, here come the Dodgers. No score. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes. Singer back to work. That one
Ball
way
one, no
inside.
strike.
Wow, no fair right there.
One.
I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Ground ball up the middle. McLean. One up, one down.
He's out.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Enrique Hernandez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Ball, that's out.
Fouled off left side. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. This one in the air. Steer. 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Ha-Seong Kim now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. In the air, left field, down the line. Lays out for it, but it's a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it on his own, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Dodgers. Back here at Dodger Stadium, new inning getting started, and stepping in is the speedy Matt McLean. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Got him swinging.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. Some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Friedel batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
0-2.
Fights it off, he'll see another. And ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that split caught a lot of the zone. Definitely a hittable pitch, but coming off the fastball the pitch before, it's kind of tough to recognize. You notice there's something different about it. He threw it with the same arm action, same release point, and he left it up. But the movement and the change of speeds, that was enough to do the job.
Marte, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Foul ball, still 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Reds down in order. Still no score. As we go to the last of the third, and now the catcher comes up to him, Ben Workvet. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Shohei Ohtani. And that's downstairs. And that is ball 1. Right side, Steer. He'll do it himself. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And up next for Los Angeles, Mookie Betts. This to center field. Friedel coming up. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Cut on and lifted in the air. It drops in, gets away a little bit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring it back.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Struck out swinging his first time. Got one out to right. Marte under it. Nabs it. And that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 1-0 ball game. On to the 4th. Now it's the DH, Gavin Lux. And that one pulled foul.
Well, these Reds, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result. Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
That just misses, and the count is 1-1. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Fouled off. He was late.
The Reds signed Ellie in 2018, but it took a few years for him to stand out in their minor league system. In 2021, he went from an unranked prospect to a player on a fast track to the majors. Few scouts out there believe a growth spurt helped change Ellie's entire career.
Conforto puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. Fastball for a strike.
Well, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Tying run is at first here in Game 2 of the Wild Card Series. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. This one in the air, right field. Hernandez drops into the glove, and that is that. Back here at Chavez Ravine, ready to go, bottom 4. The batter will be Michael Conforto. Just missed.
Counts 1-0.
And that's off
the plate.
the inside edge, and it's 2-0. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And here is Andy Pajes. He's 0 for 1. Bunting, and he pops it up. Goes to first, save. And there are runners at the corners.
Third baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Here's Kike Hernandez. First time up was a pop out. Very high with that one. And it's 1-0. And there's the strike. No outs. Runners at first and third. And that one is inside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
To short, could be two. The turn by McLean at second. Safe at first. They won't get them both, and the runner comes in from third. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ha-Seong Kim.
Ha-Seong Kim.
And that is out of play.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn two, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get two and end up with nothing.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Hits the fence. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Throw cut off to second, and now he scrambles back to second safely.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
And now Terry Francona makes his way out of the dugout towards the mound, and he'll make a change. Brady Singer won't go any further. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
New
Cincinnati.
pitcher for the Reds, Chase
Number
Burns.
26.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
The Dodgers threatening. Out there to center. Friedel coming on. Tracks it down for the out. Both runners tagging from second and third. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. They limit the damage here.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
Wild card
Leading
series
off for
game 2.
Cincinnati, third
Now the
baseman,
third baseman,
Ke'Bryan
Hayes. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, these Reds, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Struck him out looking.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Trevino batting with one down, takes a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you can have a really good day out there on the mound.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Boog, this offense is fighting for their lives right now. They're not ready for this season to be over, so they need to dig deep and find a way to get something going. Anything will help.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8. Here's the second baseman, Matt McLean. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Brings it in, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Second baseman, Mookie. Bat.
Here's Mookie to hit. Mookie Betts, of course, the MVP in 2018. Perhaps no player on either team embodies what successful postseason offense looks like than Mookie Betts. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball.
Bases empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Hard hit down the line and left. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Betts into second.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
1 out, runner at second. And here's Freddie Freeman.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That one down the line, and he takes it himself for the out. And now the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 2 in this one. Ground ball left side. Whips it across. That is the inning. 1 left for LA. They're up 2-0. Back here in LA, all set for the top of the 6th. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, TJ Friedl. And there's a foul ball.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Makes the catch for the out.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Now, Gavin Lux. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Dodgers 2. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Michael Conforto. Swinging a foul straight back. In the air, right field. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
And next for LA, Andy Pajes, 1 for 2. Line drive and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's Kike Hernandez. On the ground, out to short. Oh, great stop. There's 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there.
What an acrobatic play right there. Knocks it down, throws from the seat of his pants, and just looks like he's playing in the backyard. He makes it look really easy.
And up next for Los Angeles, Hae-Sung Kim.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Swing and a miss. Strike one. Hernandez, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Nope, that's inside.
Ground ball right side and foul ball. Look out down there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
In the air out to center, and that'll fall for a base hit. And out to a board.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
The 0-1. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We head to the 7th now in game 2. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Reds nothing. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Now the left fielder. So they turn things over to the righty, Edgardo Henriquez.
For the Dodgers.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Freeman makes the grab, 1 down. And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
And that one hammered way back there. Gone. He sends it out of here. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Little chopper rolls foul. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Betts puts it away for the out. Next for Cincinnati, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And that one fouled off. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the late stages of game 2.
Nope.
Just missed. Swing and a foul out of play. And that's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Here comes Hayes around third. He will score and the Reds tie it up.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
McLean in the box now. Takes strike one. Swing and a miss at a slider.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
2 down. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Got it. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But they scored twice and even it up late. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. We are tied. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the 7th, and now Shohei Ohtani. Burns back to work. Just missed. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Tony Santillan up and throwing for Terry Francona. Martinez getting cranked up as well.
That's a ball.
Outside low, 2-0.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Two and one now. Way out front for strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Rips one to right. Diving, makes the grab.
You love to see when a guy's hungry to make a play. Right there, an excellent diving catch. You can absolutely tell he was all in tracking that ball down.
Here's Mookie Betts now. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Lifted in the air, right field. Marte snags it for the 2nd out.
Up next for the
Freddie
Dodgers,
Freeman will come up to hit.
Freddie Freeman.
Left field, way back there. And in one hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second, and the potential go-ahead run stops at second base.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Now this is a rocket to left. And that is the inning. So the Dodgers leave one. Score remains 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, TJ Friedl. And that one just misses. Number 70 gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And he deals. Left field, Conforto. And there's one down. Noelvi Marte, the next to hit for the Reds. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Squeezes it, and there's 2 away. And now the DH, Gavin Lux. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing here. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Nick Martinez. And here is Michael Conforto, 1 for 3. And fouled off. Swung on, belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
So a change being made out at second. Dodgers bring in a pinch runner, Miguel Rojas. So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. And now the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
On the ground to the left, De La Cruz tags the runner for one. How about that double play?
Third baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Kike Hernandez at the plate. That misses the zone. 1-0. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 2 of the wild card series. Swing and a ball popped up. De La Cruz sizing this one up. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Nothing doing for
Now
Dalton rushing. He's out in left field getting
Number
loose there
68.
as he enters the game on defense
Dalton
now.
rushing.
So now here's the Reds cleanup
Leading
hitter,
off for
Miguel
the Reds,
Andujar.
left fielder. Miguel
The pitcher
Andujar.
on here, number 86.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Yeah, the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball, strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move to the at-bat.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Right through there, got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count. But sometimes you just get fooled, and you got to tip your cap.
Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. To the right side, bats up with it. On the run, throw to first. In time, got him.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Steer stands in now and watches strike one. All tied up here in the late stages of game 2. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. No runs, no hits, no errors. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. We are tied 2-2. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Brent Suter
gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Calls it in, and there's one away. Ben Workvet steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Liner caught at second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
High in the air, out to right. Marte makes the ground, and that will end the inning. Welcome back. Pinch hitter getting set to lead off here in extras. Austin Hayes. He represents the go-ahead run. Tyler Glasnow into the game.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2 at the count.
Caught him looking for the K.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
On the ground to third, boots it. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
McLean at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. And it's 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 2 of the wild card series. Fights that one away, still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Out to short, and that one finds its way through.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And a swing and a miss there.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Popped up right side. Betts settles underneath it, and that's the 3rd out. So coming into the game now on defense, Santiago Espinal. He's the new 3rd baseman. And now it's Mookie Betts. Suter back to work. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Leadoff knock puts the winning run on base.
Wastes no time there. Maybe a little out front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the defense to hold that to a long single.
No outs, runner at first. So now it's Freddie Freeman. Now there's a bullet down the line. Ball game, and they are moving on. He flexes his power with that swing, and the Dodgers walk it off in extra innings. So the Los Angeles Dodgers sweep this wild card series with back-to-back wins and look ahead now to the division series.
Well, they really showed up, Boog, and so did these home fans. A lot of really positive energy in this ballpark, and I'm sure that had some impact at least. And this club has to feel excited moving on to the next round with a lot of good momentum on their side.